Hello, hello. It's been a while. I've been very busy at work and I finally found myself with a moment to record something. I'm coming at you guys with a messy, haphazardly done bun. I've been doing weekly reviews where I review about 5 products every week. Please go check those videos out if you haven't already. I've done a couple of them already. And it's been a while since I posted more than once in a week because it's been so busy. It is our high peak season for the transportation industry, so I've been super busy. But I'm here today to do a Jeffree Star eye look, to do a Jeffree Star review. I kind of feel like I already know what I'm going to say, but we're going to do a look with this anyway. And we're going to discuss some Jeffree Star things that are going on. And it's just, let's talk, let's have a conversation. I would love to see your comments down below. Let's start this look. So, first of all, I'm starting off with my Juvia's Place in 19. This is a concealer. I always like to do a concealer base underneath my makeup because I feel it makes the makeup pop. The camera freaked out for a moment. I don't know why I turned off. But we're starting with concealer. So, let's start with what's going on with Jeffree Star. There is a new launch this weekend on a Saturday, which I don't know if he's ever launched anything on a Saturday before. Usually launches happen on Fridays. If I'm saying what I'm saying correctly, he's launching some skincare on Saturday, which effectively means that we are in mid-July, right? And he hasn't come out with anything new, which again was one of my last complaints and one of the last Jeffree Star videos I did, since November 2023. Since his birthday palette was the last palette and kind of real like makeup collection that he came out with, and that was the last one. So I want to play something quick for y'all, because I don't have an Instagram, so I don't follow him on Instagram. I don't have a TikTok, so I don't follow him on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, I'm not downloading it. I'm a YouTube girl. But I want to show you guys the video that they have. And I can't pause it. This is just playing on Facebook. So you can see there, you have a moisturizer. We got some melt, and I want to play it again, because pay attention to when they slice the melon. So it looks like, and I believe they've already said, we're getting a lip oil with this. But the other thing that I can see is, I believe, maybe a bag. I feel like there's a bag in here as well when I look at it. There's a mirror and there's a candle. So pay attention when they slice the watermelon, I see a bag, a lip oil, and a candle in the background. Okay, which also comes into the other part of the discussion for this, is that I didn't buy the mystery bag. The mystery bag is a whole other story itself, but I'm glad I didn't buy the mystery bag because I want to buy moisturizer. I think I want to get the cleansing balm. If there's a bag with this, I might get that too, and I have to get the candle. Oh girl, the candles. I have to get a candle. I'm a candle girly. So we are doing the Cotton Candy palette. This is what we're reviewing right now. I am on the purples right now, so we're going to do a purple look. I've already done the yellows, I've done the pinks. I did a short, you might want to check that out. I did a short with the blues yesterday. So I'm going to do a purple look. This is the last look. And I'll do my review of this sometime in the middle, but I'll just keep talking about that other stuff for now. These are so powdery, like just barely touching it. And there's so much kick up in the pan. There's like a lot. And I don't mind there being like all this powder in the pan as long as it's, you know, quite pigmented. But that's a lot. That's a lot of pigment kick up. Like, I don't think it should be that much, but as I was saying, he's coming out with the skincare again. And I think we've seen an extension of the blushes, we've seen some lipsticks come back, we've seen the prices of lipsticks go up. So there's been a slight increase of products. And how are y'all feeling about this? Like, because I miss the makeup. I'm here for the makeup. I like the makeup. And the skincare is nice in between like long periods of not releasing anything. But at this point, November, right? December, 8 months? 8 months without a real makeup collection coming out. And these, like, lip glosses and all this stuff, I feel like doesn't really count. like, because they're not really collections really. They're just kind of like offshoots versus what I feel Jeffree is known for, which is his eyeshadows and his liquid lipsticks. Like, honestly, if we're talking about what his bread and butter is, like, it's that. So, I think I'm most likely going to buy it, even possibly at full price, this next collection. But I really am waiting for this next makeup collection. Oh my god, I'm gonna blow this. There's so much Kiko. Which I believe I heard someone say in a live, I think a TikTok live, he had said that the next collection is coming out in August. So we might see a collection for August, and I'm interested to see what it is, because he came out with, I feel like, the Gothic Beach collection last year way too late. It came like almost at the end of summer, and I'm like, why wasn't this released before summer so people could enjoy this palette before summer started? Because I'm like, I feel like we're already in it. Oh god. I'm not. These shimmers should be better. These shimmers apply pretty much like satins. They're kind of lackluster, they're not very sparkly. They're kind of there, but not really, which is unfortunate. But I guess it plays with it being very light colored. This palette should have been done so much better. But moving on to the mystery boxes. My camera's glitching. With the mystery boxes, so I made a whole video saying I wasn't gonna buy a mystery box. I did end up actually buying a mystery box eventually, because I ended up getting a 20% off code, so I think I got the box for like $40 something, and I was like, okay. And so I took just a couple items that I wanted from the box and very happily passed those items to one of my friends, the rest of the items, and it really wasn't pretty much what you expected. It's pretty much what you're getting right now in these mystery boxes. Just a fucking cop-out, let's be real. I watched, I think his YouTuber name is To Start Out With Love, and you've probably watched those same videos. He bought all three of them, and he got all three of them. I'm like, what? That's insane. Could you imagine if he had gotten all three? And I got in like 3 pink bags. Girl, the uprising. I would have been so mad, but he thankfully got all 3 boxes. And I did not know that I was going back and forth in between 2 mystery boxes, and I don't want to discuss what the other mystery box is because I'm probably going to make a video about it, but it was between a CXC Beauty mystery box and a Jeffree Star mystery box. And I initially was like, I'm just going to take the plunge, I'm going to buy the Jeffree Star mystery bag. And I hadn't gone into the website to see yet, so I went in there and I was like, girl, I got a yellow bag. I need the yellow bag. The yellow bag's the one I want. I love yellow. So I go in there and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. Even if it's just for the bag. I want the bag. I'm going to do it for the bag. I go in there and I'm like, that's so weird. You can only add you can only add a bag to your cart. And I looked down in the reviews, and there was this review, not the comment, a review that someone had put like, oh, I just ordered this, and I really hope I get the yellow bag because it's a mystery. And I was like, you don't get to pick the color of the bag? That's a mystery too? I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm not gonna spend $150 for a bag I may or may not get. Because I really wanted the yellow bag. I'd be okay with the orange bag, but I for sure did not want the pink bag. I didn't care for the pink bag. This isn't looking right. I don't know how to make this more pigmented. It's so powdery. But yeah, I ended up not getting it because you could not choose your bag. And the fucking gag when I saw, I'm just gonna pull up into the Jeffree Star subreddit just so, what the heck is going on? Just so we can see what people are getting, because I'm sure there are people who have already made, what the hell is going on? I'm sure there are people who have already made posts about what they've gotten into their mystery box, so if you don't want to know what's in the mystery box, click away for a little bit or move forward, because I'm going to tell you what's in the fucking mystery box. So this is from Circus Bus. They posted this 2 days ago in the Jeffree Star Reddit. I'm not on Reddit. I don't know how to really properly use Reddit, but I know how to get to the Jeffree Star subreddit. And, oh man, can I make this bigger? Here you can see the items that she got. So the 5 items, pause there if you want to look closer, but the 5 new items, which is the bag itself, right? And then you get the mirror that goes along with the color of your bag. So that's 2. And then there's a new The Gloss, which you can also see there. There's a new The Gloss, which I would love to have that. And then there is the plastic rubber wristband, which would make it 4. Not even the Valentine's Day Jeffree Star, like that cute rose quartz, like that was cute. I know, like maybe it's not for everybody, but I thought it was cute. I'm like, okay, like it's not a makeup item, but at least it's cute. It's really pretty. A rubber wristband? Why? 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 Like what the hell? And then there also seems to be what am I missing here? What's the 5th item? The mirror, the bag, the gloss. Girl, what am I missing here? What are we missing? Obviously she's got in a couple other things, but what are the 5 items? Is it not 5 items? I thought it was 5 items. Hold a damn minute. Is there something that I'm missing here that maybe isn't showing up? Because I believed it was 5 items. Let's go to the website. Sorry, we're doing it live. We're gonna go to the website. From what I remember, it was 5 new items. Is she missing an item? Or maybe there's something that I can't see on there. Ooh, Watermelon Wealth. It's already on the website. Oh, it's on the website! It's on the website! So there's the candle. Oh, good. There's the candle. There's a candle. How cute! Okay. Blah, blah, blah. 5 new products. Okay, maybe it's not in the picture, because I for sure know that it was supposed to be in there. So let's go back. Let's see what else. Someone definitely should have posted, but I cannot believe it was just freaking. Are you serious? The little mirror's cute. It's cute, but come on. Is this... Okay, he said 5 new items, right? Not exclusive? So there's a beach proof eyeliner in here. Oh, maybe it's a new beach proof eyeliner. Oh yeah, this bag is so cute. What is this? I'm sorry, I'm not letting y'all see. So I think it's a new beach proof eyeliner. I think that's what the 5th item is in here. So, okay, that's not bad. I'm assuming that's what it is because it looks like they got more singles. They got a lip balm, a liquid eyeshadow, some face spray, an eye gloss, and then this person seems to have gotten a milk body. Is this a lotion? I think it's the lotion. It's hard to tell. I think they may have gotten a little lotion. But it's a lot of repeats. Not even a palette, which a lot of people were saying that there wasn't even a palette in this one. And I don't think there's been a palette in them for a while now. Let's keep building. I wish this purple was a bit more intense. I don't know. How are we looking? I want this to be so much more intense than it's kind of showing up. Like, it's alright, but I feel like it should be way more intense. Okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with what I want to do with this eye look. I'm gonna clean up all the fallout that came off. I'm gonna, of course, do that on camera while I discuss this palette. So first of all, this palette lays flat. So you can hold it like this, and it's so much more comfortable for your hand because it lays flat. And there's no like, it literally turns into like flat cardboard. So that I really like. I really like the aesthetic. Just a quick little close-up here. I love the outside packaging. I almost wish this simple packaging was what he actually used for the palette. Like, I love all the artwork on the actual palette, but I really do like just the simplicity of this box, Cotton Candy Queen. And then we have Jeffree here in the cotton candy world. And I love this little cloud. That's how you open it. You just pop that open. It's just a little clasp. You have the name there, right up again. And then just some artistry palette and distribution information on the back. It's textured. That's really cool. I like the color. This came with the liquid eyeshadows, liquid blushes that I think have become more popular than the actual collection itself. So I said this before, but if you're new to my viewings, my channel, I just clean out my eye. I'm not perfect. I'm a messy eyeshadow applicator, so I just clean it up after to the shape that I like. But yes, this palette, I've been using it all week, and I have to say, I'm not impressed. It's been a while that I've been let down by a Jeffree Star product, but I'm let down by this Jeffree Star product. So the last couple times, you may have seen my video where I did one for the Pricked palette and for the Star Wedding palette, and I thought I wasn't gonna like those, and I fucking love those. Those were so good. They're such good palettes, and I assumed I wouldn't like it because of the color story. Now with this one, I made that same assumption. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna like it because it's all like pale colors, and pale colors just don't really fit me very well. But they also, I feel like, don't work very well for my skin tone. So I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like this. So I was right. This just is not the palette for me. I'm gonna throw on just some quick eyeliner and some mascara just to do the complete eye look, and then we'll keep talking about this palette. Alright, so I'll just do a little quick eyeliner, some mascara. This is the final look for the purple eyeshadow. Trying to see, make sure you guys can see. It's just a very simple look. Like, it's pretty, it's cute, right? It's a cute look. The eyeshadows in here are not, overall, it could be worse, but I feel like they are not to the regular Jeffree Star level. So I think this palette, I don't know how much it goes for anymore, but let's just assume this palette probably goes for like $50 or something, right? Like, it's not cheap. And I don't know, I haven't seen this palette on sale. It probably has gone on sale at some point, or at least like a 2-for-1 or something. I'm trying to go on the website right now so I can tell you exactly how much this palette costs right now, because I got this palette in a mystery box, and I think I actually got 2 of them. So I have this palette twice actually, so I have an extra one as well that I'm passing along to my MUA cousin, because I'm sure this is something she'll end up needing. And oh, so 45, not awful, still some money, right? It's not ColourPop, it's not a $20 palette, but if this was a $20 palette, I feel like that would make a lot more sense. So the yellows in here, again, I am a yellow girl. I love yellow. The yellows in here are trash. And it's not just because they're too light, and they're too light for my skin tone, and they just don't look good. The formula, the shimmers in here, it's just all, they're not shimmers, they're like satins. And so it's very lackluster. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. I just look so crazy with this yellow look, and I kept trying to think of what else he could have possibly used instead of these, and what I came up with in my iteration, like what if he had done a beautiful, like, kind of like intense, like white with a duochrome, like it was a duochrome white that went from, it looked white in the pan, but actually would be a gold once applied to the eye. Like, I think that would be freaking beautiful. And then I also thought, what if he had another shade like that, where again, it looked like a white in the pan, but then once applied to the eye, it was a duochrome and it actually would shift to blue. I think that would go along a lot better with this palette. And while I like the pop of color and it kind of breaks it up a little, they don't work very well. They're pretty poop. They're pretty poop. Like, it's just not, it should have been better. It's Jeffree Star. The shades on this should have been so much better. I also didn't really like this lollipop treat right here, which is kind of like a red pink. It's just so like weirdly kind of crumbly, and it rolls up a little on application. And I applied this with my finger, and I applied it with a brush, but I'm just not really stunned by it. It doesn't really do anything for me. The pink look was alright. When I did my pink look, all I thought was, but I have the Pink Religion palette, and those shades work so much better. And I have the Shane Dawson palette, and the pinks in there work so much better. And I have the Jawbreaker palette. So why would I care to hold on to this for the pinks? I don't. Like, I used this pink and it's just boring. Like, I will say let's say longevity, the duration of how long these last is very good. I will say that. They did last quite well. It's just, I don't think it adds to me. I don't think it's flattering on me, and that's why I don't like it, but I also just find the formula in this subpar for a Jeffree Star palette, and at $45. I did a blue look yesterday. You may have seen that in a short. I used all 3 blues, and then I did my outer corner with this purple right here. If it had not added that purple, that look would have looked like a one shade look. You could not even tell that I had 3 different blues on my eyes. Like, it was cute though, it was pretty. I didn't think it looked too bad. Kind of like this one, right? Like, oh, it's a pretty purple look. But I'm also like, I already have a Juvia's Place palette with lavenders in it, what I love. And I think the shimmers in there are so much better than the one shimmer that's in this one. So why wouldn't I just grab my Juvia's Place lavender palette? Again, like, there's nothing in here that really keeps me saying like, oh, but I really want to keep it. There is one shade in here that I absolutely love. One shade in here that I will probably try to steal. So I'm going to try and dupe this palette, most likely. And that is the shade called Castle of Sprinkles. Oh my god, do you see this one right here? The shimmer. I haven't tried anything like this from Jeffree Star or any other brand. It is a matte with shimmers in it. And that sounds like, oh, okay. But it's so good. It's so good, which, although, again, so I'm just gonna push into this. Like, I'll just do like lightly. This is light. Can you see how much kick up there is? Like, it's just a very light touch, and there's already so much powder. But I do have a good amount on my brush. Can you see the sparkle? So I'm going to cover up the original shimmer that I put on my eye. Shimmer. And I'm gonna apply this one on top over here. Can you see the sparkle? Oh my god. I love this sparkly shade. It gives to this palette so much of what's missing, which is I feel like that sparkle, and I don't know about you guys, but when I think cotton candy, I think like super girly princess, and I feel like this palette could have given us more of that, and it didn't. It freaking didn't. Ah, I like how more sparkly it made it. So cute. I can see the sparkles floating around, but that's the only shade in here that I absolutely love. Castle Sprinkles. Castle Sprinkles is amazing. I'm going to steal it if I can. That's the color that I want to steal from this. Other than that, I don't know. Let me know down below. What is a better, what I would call Easter color kind of deal? Because this, it should have been better. I feel like this could have worked a lot better. These kind of shades, girl, you could get that from LA Colors at the dollar store. It's hard for me to sit here and be like, yeah, y'all definitely need this. Go check that out. It's alright. The colors kind of work. But for $45, again, great in a mystery box. Great in a mystery box to try out. I'm glad I never really picked this up on my own, because I was right about it pretty much. Only liked one color. It's hard for me to fully recommend it, but I also acknowledge and see that pale shades, these Easter color shades, are just not for me. They're not really my vibe. I feel like they don't work very well with my skin unless I have a nice deeper outer corner, personally. So maybe this palette is great for someone who likes a lot more subtlety, like shades that are more not actual shimmers, but satins, so you kind of get that glow, but not really. It's not very intense. But this one's a pass for me. I'm passing this along, probably with a stolen shade in it. But I'd love to know your comments, your concerns down below. Are you buying the new collection that's coming out for skincare? Did you get the mystery bag? Which color bag did you get? But for this, I mean, I'm sure this probably, I'm gonna be honest, this probably looks really good on very light or pale skin. This probably looks cute as hell. But this is kind of more of just like a like a watercolor. It kind of reminds me of the Morphe palette I tried recently. It's just a one shade that you put on and you throw on some mascara and you run out the door. And I'm a full glam girly. I gotta do like the outer corners and you blend it out and then you do the big lashes and all that stuff. So maybe this palette just isn't for me. But the formula could be better. $45 from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It could be better. Y'all have a great day. Hope y'all enjoyed this talk.